Well, it's been a long day for you already, hasn't it?
Not too bad, a few hours, a little overtime.
What time did you get in?
About 10 minutes to 6 this morning. But, there's so much to go into. You probably want an explanation on what happened, right?
I was looking for a lot of snow.
Everybody was looking for a lot of snow, and there is an explanation. The problem is it's a long explanation, so let's get right into it. Temperature outside right now, this is the current reading at the airport, 26 degrees. Our high today was 31. The low temperature this morning, 15 degrees. Some other readings right now, 63% relative humidity, winds northeast at 8, the barometer rising 30.03 at this time. And the weather watchers reporting snowfall totals. Boy, what a difference here. 1.5 inches officially at Wheat Ridge to Pete Vera, 7.5 inches in Aurora. Officially 2.9 at the airport. Our weather watchers did another fine job for us, getting all those totals added up for us. 4 inches in Strasburg, 3.5 in Castle Rock with 4 in Evergreen. You can just look around. And just not that much snow happening here as we expected, a little bit more. The explanation goes something like this. Now, at 8 o'clock last night, I was in here, and we were going over the pressure and the winds and all that good stuff last night. This is the direction of the winds in the region last night. And you'll notice that around the low-pressure system, winds not only revolve counterclockwise, but they also move towards the center of the low. It's called convergence, and you can see these winds converging towards a point, which is about right there. And sure enough, that's about where the lowest pressure was at 8 o'clock last night. Well, now, the factor for us is that, look at the difference. If you draw a line through Colorado and mark off the areas where the winds were northwest on one side and northeast on the other, you get an indication of why we didn't get so much snow here. Of course, a northwesterly wind moves downslope. You don't usually get as much precipitation with that type of wind in this area where they're blowing out of the northeast. You do get an upslope situation. Weather watcher Bill Schulte out in Stratton, right about out in here between Burlington and Lyman, had 10 inches of snow. So just a little indication of how we tell where the snow is and why it didn't snow so much in Denver with our northwesterly winds. National radar right now, then we'll take a look at our local radar right after this. We've got this area of precipitation extending from the north from Minnesota across Nebraska now. They're expecting up to 11 inches of snow, or excuse me, up to 16 inches of snow in part of Nebraska. They've already had 11 inches in Norfolk, Nebraska. Look at this area too, tapering down around the cold front, all swirling around this low pressure area through here. Let's take a look at that local radar quickly right now. And we point out that no precipitation is showing up at the current time. So we'll move off our local radar, take a look at the satellite picture, and there's that low, sure enough, center of it right now in northeastern Kansas, cold front trailing off. Look at the big swirling effect here. Ask our computer to color enhance it, and we get this area of red where most of the intensity is across Nebraska, South Dakota, up into Minnesota now, just a little bit extending down into the northeastern part of the state, but this is getting out of our way, and the weather will gradually improve. Now, we do have a jet stream situation, or 18,000-foot winds that are blowing something like this. And at this level, they form a trough right under Colorado like this. This trough right in here is cold, unstable air, and the center of that unstable air, which is a low, is right now in western Kansas. And because we're in this trough-shaped pattern in here with the jet stream to our south, we could still get some flurries around the area tonight before we really start to clear off. Tomorrow, it should look something like this. The low on the surface will be up across northern Illinois, some snow across the Great Lakes, upper Mississippi Valley region with rain across a cold front. Meanwhile, back west, high pressure building in again. We'll have partly cloudy skies in the northwest with a lot of sunshine for the southwestern part of the country. Road conditions look something like this. I-70 still closed now from about the Watkins area out to the border, and numerous other closings still in eastern Colorado. If you want some road information, 639-1111 west of I-25. East of I-25, 639-1234. Also, there's a travel advisory on. Not a blizzard warning anymore, just a travel advisory for the northeastern plains in this area here, which is the Pikes Peak, Palmer Lake Divide. Just through early tonight. After early tonight, we'll be out of all the watches, warnings, advisories, and all that type of yucky stuff. Tomorrow, sunshine out in the west, temperatures in the 30s, maybe some low 40s in the mountains. A nice day. Partly cloudy skies, 30s and 40s. Eastern Colorado, 30s for the most part, maybe some low 40s, and a nice day here too with partly cloudy skies. Okay, let's move on. Denver, partly cloudy is what you'll have tonight. Cold though, a low temperature of 13 degrees. Tomorrow looks pretty good, mostly sunny with a high of 38 degrees. So yes, folks, the system is moving out. It looks rather ominous right now. That's a live picture, by the way. And looking out towards the mountains, yes, it does look rather ominous, but that should be clearing off tonight. Partly cloudy on Monday. That looks pretty good. High temperature of 50 degrees as we head back into some decent February weather.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, look, highs in the 80s and lows in the
Don't you
60s.
You're an optimist if I've ever seen one. Partly cloudy anyway. There might be a little system coming through about Tuesday, but it's a little early to tell, and frankly, I'm a little gun shy, so
Yeah.
we'll wait and see on that one.
We can all understand that, Steve. Jeff's up next with our Saturday sports. A major trade in the National Football League involving Richard Todd.
And gold medal winner Bill Johnson arrives in Denver to compete in Colorado. All that and more next on News Center 4 Sports.